Here's another thing that's commonly said to disabled people that I think absolutely needs to stop right now.
And of course, please go back and watch her video. She said it a lot nicer than what I tell people. Yeah. Because you know what? If you're stupid enough to, and people have, I think I shared with you guys that time that my lymphedema was really bad. It looked like both legs were one leg. Yeah. And some guy was like, "Oh, gee, your legs are so huge." And I just said, "Yeah, that's because you only noticed that because you wish that was your dick. Get the hell out of my face. How dare you walk up to somebody you don't know and say, oh, yeah. Why would you even make a comment to me at all about that? What if I was a shy, self-conscious person? I would have gone home and myself or something. Lucky for you, I'm not shy. And I can tell you to get your dumb ass up out of my face. You wish you were half as good as I am to deal with whatever I'm going through that you know nothing about." Yeah, she was real nice. She was really, really, really nice. And especially on a day, on a day where you already don't feel good. That particular day, it was like 105 in San Jose, California. And go, good girl, princess, go up. You could do it. Go, go, go. Good girl. See, I told you could do it. You could do anything. And I now I'm older. I got a little bit, okay, sometimes a little bit less mouthy about it, depending on my mood. So now when people come in, "Oh, I didn't know you were disabled." Why did you need to know? I'll wait. What business is it of yours that I might have whatever the doctor says he thinks is wrong with me? Between me and God, I don't really believe anything is wrong with me, because I'm a spiritualist, so I believe everything has a spiritual meaning to it. I just got to figure out what it is and fix it. And I have. Working on the back now. That's the last thing on my checklist. Anywho, DDD, if you know what that is. If not, well, go learn. And I got to tell you now, I thoroughly enjoy putting people in their place, because first of all, that is so fucking disrespectful of you to say anything about me and what I do have or don't have. You don't need to know about it. If I made a video about it, feel free to ask me questions about it, but you don't come up to me and say, "Oh, well, I didn't know you had you in your videos you're always saying your back hurts, but I didn't know you had degenerative disc disease." And you needed to know cuz what? Except yeah. What? Why? You humans need to sit your ass down and think. Because if I were a different person, if I were one of my sisters, they just punch you in the face. Yeah. Because really, what business is it of yours? Just listen, just watch the videos and learn. Or ask it nicely and learn. You don't need to be telling people, "Oh, well, you don't look sick." What does sick look like? Does it look like a fat black chick, PHAT, punching you in the throat for saying something stupid and you don't even know me that well? Ask a nice question. I'll give you a nice answer. You want to come at me sideways? I'll jump down your throat sideways, and we all see how huge I am, right? What's wrong with you people? I'm sure God blessed us all with common sense. Why do you choose not to use yours? It's so disrespectful. And then for the other people, I tell them, so her question was, what do you say when I remind them that that's why I'm a queen and you're not. And of course the usual response is, "Huh?" And then my usual response is, if you could, huh, you could hear. I said, that's why I'm a queen and you're not. That makes you a peasant. You don't take time to think about things. I still have a life, whether you see me in bed all the time or not. I still have to get my ass out of bed, get some exercise, walk to the kitchen, bedroom, stop at the bathroom, spot mop a little spot on the floor, and then go back to the bedroom, sit down for 30 minutes, get up and go do something. Up and down, up and down, up and down, all day long. That's how life is right now. And I'm grateful because at least I can get up and down. A lot of people on disability can't hardly move at all. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, because I'm sure somebody out there. Let me watch my mouth. Somebody out there might not be even as nice as me. I'm a queen. I don't sit here and have arguments with stupid peasants. Well, why? Well, how come? I saw your legs. They're so fat. Why? How's that saying go? You get more with honey than vinegar? You know what I'm trying to say. Don't ask me about it, and don't put dumb shit in the comments. It won't work out well for you. I'm not always nice. Use your common decency that we all have the ability of using. You take that out the closet, use it before you open your mouth and fix your face to say something stupid. Because you have to remember, just because I'm talking to you through this box thing, don't think any of us nowadays can't be found. That's what you really need to watch your mouth for. Idiots who will take the time to go on the net and look you up and see exactly where you are, because they're crazy, because you're crazy, and asking things that's really none of your business, especially when you say it in an unkind way. I'll put it that way. If you say anything in a nice way, and you ask me, Miss Tasha, I saw this video and I was wondering what happened. Because all of us are not always well. I mean, even Cher and Tina Turner are in pain at some point in their life. Yeah, they're nice and pretty, and they got the makeup and the glitter and the glitz. They're not always happy, and they're not always healthy. A lot of humans are healthy, mostly or all of their life. Even my mother had a little bout. My mother and my grandmother had a little bout with cancer. No, that's not to say because they had it, I have it. No, I don't believe doctors when they do that. Because my mother has her spiritual purpose for being, just like you do, that's different than me, that's different than everybody else. I hate it when doctors say, oh, because your mom and grandma had it, you could get it too. No, I don't believe that. But you believe whatever you want. And no, I've never had anything happen like that to me. So, watch your mouth. Remember manners, and ask a question nicely. I'm always happy to answer anything, because you see, I am far from being shy. Okay? So, let's all remember to just ask nicely. Or better yet, you could just come from a place of concern. How are you feeling today? I saw a video where you said your back was hurting. I hope that's better today. And then wait for an answer. And if you don't get the answer that you were trying to say, but you were kindly beating around the bush, then just ask. Do you mind sharing, what's going on with your back, Miss Tasha? I don't mind at all. There's an empty space between this one, and it doesn't do this anymore. And they want to put a hair clip thing in there to keep them open and yet bendable. Well, it looks like a little hair clip to me. It's just about this big, and they want to open those things up and put that in there so I could bend again. Yeah, see? And I'll tell you every time, I'm not here to not give and share my experiences. That's why I'm here, to share my experiences. So young ones and other older ones that might be going through something similar, but their doctor doesn't know that it's lymphedema. The doctor just said you're fat, F-A-T. A lot of doctors still don't know about lip edema or lymphedema. Similar, not the same. See, so I had to do my own research because they didn't know. Even in 2018, when right before I moved to Vegas, they told me I have lymphedema. I just thought I was fat all my whole life. So, let's all remember kindness and to ask a question kindly so you don't get punched in the face.